Hello, I'm Barry Winbolt, and this is Tinycast. In each episode, I take just 5 minutes to raise a topic, give advice, or just talk about something that concerns our well-being and how we show up in the world. This is based on my 30-odd years as a psychologist, working with individuals and organizations to help people get a better handle on their lives. In this episode, how's your thinking? Does it work for you or against you? I'm talking about overthinking, or as the psychologists call it, rumination. You know, when those thoughts just go round and round in your head, you can't get off the topic. Maybe you're trying to solve a problem, make a decision, whatever it happens to be. Or maybe you're one of those people who has a lot of trouble getting to sleep at night because your mind just won't calm itself. Well, I'm going to talk about a few steps that you can take to get a handle on overthinking, to calm it down, to make friends with your mind, to take control if you like. So an overactive mind can be a nuisance. It can be a blight on your life, actually, if it won't shut up and do what you tell it. And many people don't understand that they actually can control their thinking. And there are a number of ways to do that. And one way is to actually take control of your body in a way that will help you calm down generally, lower stress levels, lower anxiety levels and worry. The universally recommended way of doing that is through your breathing. Some people study mindfulness, or others study breathing techniques. Learning to use controlled breathing will calm your body down. It has a physiological effect. It acts on the parasympathetic nervous system, and it's the best way to calm yourself, soothe yourself, and just clear the decks for a bit of more constructive thinking. So, here are a few techniques you can use. You might call them thinking techniques, ways to intervene in that non-stop roundabout of unwanted thoughts. One is to first notice the thought when it happens, nip it in the bud, and do something different. Learn to interrupt the thought with another thought. You might have a mantra like, "Thank you for sharing, I don't need that now," and to think about something else. Literally create an image in your mind of doing something you enjoy doing, or being in a place, a situation where you were very happy and felt very secure, for example. So breathing, noticing, interrupting are 3 of the initial steps you can take. Also, once you've noticed the thought, you might try arguing with it. It's called disputation or disputing the thought. So it'll generally be a pretty negative thought. Rumination doesn't generally tell you how good you are at something. So you need a few interjections like, yeah, well, I haven't done it yet, but I will do. Or, yes, but I'm learning from this and I'm moving forward in my life. Or something more constructive. In other words, you notice the thought, take control of your thinking, and direct your thinking towards something you want to think about. That might be a pleasant image, something you remember, an enjoyable experience, or it could be thinking about something you actually do well, maybe a hobby or problem solving in some way. Give the mind something to do rather than allowing it to take control and do what it wants to do all by itself. And finally, another technique is to distract the mind. This is linked to what I've just said about giving it a job to do. So take control of your mind and overcome the overthinking habit. I have recommended breathing, noticing, interrupting, disputing, and distraction. These are all techniques in regular use by psychologists and therapists. For me, the number one technique, bar none, is breathing. It's worth taking the time to learn a few breathing techniques, find one that suits you. I promise you it'll make a difference in your life. This has been a Tinycast. I'm Barry Winbolt. If you found this interesting, please like, share, or comment. You'll find more on this topic on my blog at barrywinbolt.com. And if you have a question or a topic you'd like me to cover, you can contact me via the link in the description. Have a great day. All the best. Bye for now.